Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my recap of Too Hot to Handle, episodes 4, 5, and 6. My name is Dave Neal, stand-up comedian living in Los Angeles. I normally just recap the show The Bachelor, but I figured I would branch off to new things. Plus, we have a stay-at-home order. I've got nowhere else to be. I'm not wearing pants. Let's get into it. Episode 4, and if you haven't watched yet, go back and watch episodes 1, 2, and 3. Hit the subscribe button, give me a like, all that jazz. Leave a comment, let me know who you like. Let's cut right into it. I take notes, I read them back to you guys. No edits, let's party. Episode number 4. Haley says about Bryce. She goes, Bryce lives on his boat. I don't know if that means he's rich or poor. I'm with you. I don't know. If it's your only means of transportation, it means you're poor. Okay? Bryce's whole personality is built around living on a boat. Do we even know if this thing runs? Is it just docked? Kels and Fran are cozying up. Fran explains that she's Instagram rich, so she doesn't have to care about the prize money, which is her way of asking Kels to go down on her. That's basically what she's doing. Hashtag wage gap. Yeah, Kels is not falling for it at all. You know what I mean? Like, she's in there trying to get all the money from him, but he's not. He's got bills to pay. He's got first, last, and security. Bryce is playing the piano for everyone. Not horrible, just weird. He's a little weird. He's like when an only child performs in a house full of people, you know what I mean? At the family for Christmas. It's just like, we get it. The attention's on you. I bet he does magic too. You know that Bryce must do magic. Whatever he can do to meet a girl. Hidden card trick. Hidden moral trick. I don't know. David and Sharon. David and Sharon talk about blue balls. They talk about it. They wax poetic about blue balls like they're Vietnam vets. They're like, I had dreams about them last night. They're throbbing. I remember it like it was yesterday. My balls were blue. Lana sets up a workshop for nonverbal activities, which is good because I can't understand anything these British or Australian people are saying. David and Rhonda soul gaze till David cries. That is next level game, folks. Okay, you get a grown man to cry, he's probably gonna get in your pants. David is friends with Sharon, but he's also got a crush on Rhonda, so we got an issue there. Lana introduces the watches, which basically means when it turns green, you can hook up or jerk off or whatever you need to do. You can do it in that moment. Kels and Francesca have a date in the hot tub. She's for sure trying to get him to kiss her. She's responsible for literally all the money that's been lost. Can we just bill her at the end of this? I'd like to invoice Fran and be like, you know what? I think you owe everyone a couple bucks. Fran whispered, shall we kiss? Kels is like, no, we shouldn't. We're explicitly banned from kissing. We should save our money. I'm so happy that Kels kept his word. Aren't you guys? I'm just so happy he didn't fall victim to Fran. Kels and Fran shower in separate showers. Oh, man, she's coming on hard to him. Oh, boy, it's fun seeing Fran get denied. You can tell she's just never been denied. It's just like an emotion she didn't know what she was feeling. She's never been denied. No one has denied Fran before, especially her plastic surgeon. She's like, how about an extra couple cc's? He's like, pump away, boys. Fran says she thinks less of Kels for not kissing her. What a manipulative tactic, right? She thinks less of him for doing the hard thing by holding himself back. That's baloney. Women can't handle rejection. There, I said it. Gross overstatement. That's right, I said it. They don't get rejected as much as men do, especially the beautiful ones. She goes nuts. She's like, oh, I don't like him. I see him as less of a person. Get out of here. Get out of here. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Let me know. What do you think? Losing respect for somebody. David and Sharon have an amazing conversation about Rhonda. Might be my favorite part of the show. David says, if you can step up for her, I'll step aside. That was a real powerful bro-ment right there, bro moment. They hugged it out, bros before hoes. Not that she's a hoe, but it rhymes, right? You know what I mean? That was a really powerful moment. David is sneaky underrated as a solid dude. I would be good friends with David, okay? Fran, reach out to me, David. You're in Los Angeles. We'll go hang out on Bryce's boat. Fran breaks up with Kels. She like dumps him and he goes, cool. And he just keeps on working out. Right back to his workout. Good for him. Don't waste your mental energy with that. You know what I mean? Sharon and Rhonda have a special heart-to-heart. Sharon vows to trust deeper. And then his watch gets the green light. And then they start making out. And that's the show, folks. I want one of those lights, but I want the ability to turn it green. Like, look, guess we got to get a hand job now. Well, the watch is green. Lana, I'm trying my best. Lana gives them the secret private suite, but without a green light. And then we move on to episode 5 with a cliffhanger. Start of episode 5, everyone wants to know, did Sharon and Rhonda bang? I've never known that at my, old age, I would care so much about whether or not these two strangers banged. But all I want to know is, did they bang? Get to it. Lana rounds everyone up, and then we hear the violations. They're like, no kissing, inappropriate touching. They racked up $16,000. They had a bunch. They just itemized every single thing they did wrong. It was as long as a CVS receipt. The prize funds are down to $78,000. He's like, it was worth it. And then Kels is like, not for us, mate. Harry is majorly butthurt that Francesca and Kels canoodled together. Is it Francesca or Francesca? Apparently in the comments I was told I've been pronouncing it wrong. Francesca? Anyway, it's so bizarre. Harry's a shithead. He's a young guy, young, dumb, full of cum. He's a tall guy. He's just your bro. And he's like, in normal situations when you break up with someone, you don't get to see someone else hook up with them. But in his case, yeah, it's tough. You're on a reality show. Get used to it. Chloe and Bryce are connecting. She tells him to kiss her. Rule break. Rule break. Next morning, she regretted it. Of course she did. Because he wasn't a geezer. I don't even know what that means. Harry and Kels have a chat. Kels says, you had first go. I had second. Or no, he says, you had first leg. I had second leg, and I smack it. I don't understand what the British are saying. I'm writing down what's coming out of their mouths. I don't get it. It's weird because it's like I don't understand what they're saying, but I 100% follow it. You know what I mean? Like I get bro language even if I can't understand it. Like when he said, we're on the same pitch, but in different leagues. What does that even mean? What is that, a rugby term? Is that soccer? Are you playing cricket? I don't get it. Heart warrior exercise. By the way, I don't know if you can hear the helicopters outside. This is what you get for living in Los Angeles. There's helicopters circling my building. We had an earthquake last night, and here I am, doing the thing that matters, providing you guys a nice recap. Hit the subscribe button. Heart warrior exercise. All the dudes are rounded up. They start rubbing mud on each other. They were tasked with writing down several words that describe what's holding them back. Probably being on Netflix, talking about your love life, so specifically. The men share their words with others. This is powerful stuff, guys, right? Didn't you think this was powerful? They just write down what's holding them back. Destroying their preconceived fears. Bros for life. They're all together. This show's at an all-time high. Here we are, thinking it's just a show about who's going to shag and bang. Next thing you know, they're like breaking down. They're making eye contact. They're crying. This is good. The episode ends on a cliffhanger. Will Harry and Fran get back together? Hashtag who the F cares, right? Episode number 6, Harry and Fran agree to give it a go. They give it a go. Harry and Fran get the green light. Boom, quick bang. That's what I would do. As soon as the green light, I'd be like, oh, get it up. I start hitting my Johnson, trying to get it up. You know what I mean? David, what do we recap in episode 6? Oh, we're flying by today, folks. We're flying by. David was talking in his sleep about personal growth. And he was talking super clearly about he's like, and then I had the bamboo stick. And I think that as embarrassing as that might be, that's so much better than anything you could be caught doing in your sleep. You know what I mean? You could be talking dirty about your ex or what you could. There's a lot. You could have something racial. There's going to be a lot of things going on in your sleep in some random dream you're having. So the fact that it was about personal growth is the most boring motivational thing in the world. We find out that since Haley called everyone else stupid, and since Haley showed zero signs of personal growth, insufficient progress, Lana kicked her out. Get out of town, Haley. I love it. I love that this show is like, oh, really? You want to go? Peace. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Haley. I'm glad this show doesn't tolerate that. Because, yeah, on the outside, the show's about, pointless. Well, actually, that's the thing. The show's about showing people that are, all pretty much young. They're kind of in it, superficial, and it's showing them make a deeper connection. Don't just use your body. Use your mind. Use your eyes. Use your heart. You know what I mean? The show's kind of deep. As smutty as it is, it's kind of deep. Boy, and as soon as Haley's out, we see an incoming boat of new arrivals. Isn't that fun? We have Lydia from the UK. Boom. MMA ring girl. Corey, he's also from the UK. He looks like Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? The Kansas City quarterback. Super Bowl winning, right? Then we have Madison from California. She seems nice, but not my cup of tea. Sorry, Madison. You know what? We could be friends, though. That's fine. They have a booze-filled dance party, introducing all the newbies. That's fun. Chloe and Corey get along. They go full British. I'm so glad they had subtitles because I had no idea what they were saying. No clue what they were saying. Harry and Fran get a night in the private suite. Oh boy, Fran is just putting the tab together. She's like, someone else will pay for it. I'm pretty. Let's see how much of a bill they rack up. What's it going to be? Fran, Harry, they bang. They bang. The narrator's confused as to why everyone's happy for them. That's what's interesting. I for sure think that the producers of this show thought that there'd be a lot of divisiveness. I got as many brain cells as Harry does when he's, post to come. I wonder if the producers thought that it would be more warfare. But what happened was everyone kind of bonded. So even though there was like money that were taken from each other, they were just like so happy for each other. That's kind of surprising for a reality show. They really did have a special bond. Lana tells crew how much Harry and Fran owe. $20,000. They owe $20,000. Oh boy, that bang was worth as much as her lips. $55,000 left in the pot. Lips cost less than that. Tits at least. Matt makes a speech. Matt comes up and makes a speech, and he tells everyone it's time for him to leave. And everyone's like, no, don't go. More money for us. Kells is like, jackpot. We all liked Matt. He was good, but there was no one there for him. There was only 10 people on the show. What are the odds if you got paired up with 10 people, you'd find somebody that you hit it off with? You know what I mean? So once 2 or 3 couples hit it off, the odds are like, what? I gotta hit up with one of these 3 people. Chloe and Corey make out. Is anybody else as stressed at this point as I am about how much money they're losing? I'm like, all you guys have to do is just not kiss, and you each get a good chunk of change. But you know what I mean? They're drinking booze. They're in Mexico. Hashtag YOLO. Who knows? All right, that's the end of it. That's episodes 4, 5, and 6. Leave a comment below if you haven't checked out my stuff yet. Subscribe for the future episodes. I'll release episodes 7 and 8 with final thoughts on season 1 on the next recap. And if you don't mind, check out some of my other stuff. I got vlogs. I got a quarantine vlog. A bunch of other things going on. All my stand-up comedy. It's all on my YouTube. So just find one of the links there. Check it all out. If you watch The Bachelor, I'm recapping Listen to Your Heart, which is a new musical Bachelor show. So all that jazz. Anyway, I appreciate all the new people that checked me out, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.